There we go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Just check this out to another month in Revolution Fighting Championship. We got one show this month, BJ versus KJ. And I don't think any titles on the line, nothing like that. But we've got big fights here with BJ Penn versus KJ Noons. And, of course, determining the next challenger to the middleweight title in Robbie Lawler versus Louis Dutra Jr. We've got looks like Goodridge versus Scott Adams. We got a few things to deal with here. Credibility is at an all-time high. I'll take it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that it's like, yeah, definitely going to help us. Strong stability as well. So I think we're pretty much good to go. It looks like we have some people who had their contracts come up. Yeah, we'll just make some sort of lesser tier, some real basic contracts. I'm wondering if a lot of, this might have been one of those things that I probably started letting some people go. I think that's probably why I didn't get them. I already did the John Lober. I don't think I'm too upset with maybe grabbing him, but yeah, I think I want to start slimming stuff down just a little bit. Middleweight division's good with like 50 people. That's quite a bit, but yeah, I think a lot of this, especially the light heavyweight and the heavyweight division, needs to be slimmed down. I'm going to wait a week, and then after the end of that week, we'll book up Revolution 76. So we'll have our big show for next month figured out. Used to watch your YouTube back in the day when you did TW Wrestling and Movie Studio and all that. What happened to those videos? I think what has happened is I actually started trying to do like basic monetization, because it used to be one of those things I didn't ever monetize it. But the fact that now at this point, they put ads on everything now. Because a big thing where it was like, oh, if you don't monetize it, they don't show ads. Well, now they show ads on fucking everything. So there's even on Twitch, where it's like, so at this point it would just be silly. And I'm thinking, because I do get the occasional like, hey, your stuff can't be monetized, and then also sometimes is blocked. So I'm thinking that might be a part of it, is stuff is judged a little bit more harshly being monetized. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but yeah, I've been seeing like the occasional thing where it's like, hey, the things that didn't get you blocked or demonetized back then, when I would play like TEW and play like certain songs that weren't just like, lo-fi in the background, were fine, but then things always change, and it's a shame, but ends up happening. So I think that's a big thing, where sometimes they're just holes in it, and I think I probably need to go back to maybe some of these and try to like mute some stuff, but that's going to take a little bit. Plus, it's especially like the early ones is going to be filled with music that, they're like, no, we're just not even going to allow you to try to change it. It's a shame. It really is a shame. All the old PCP games, none of the TW ones are left, but some are left. Yeah. I think Movie Studio. I do have Hollywood Movie Studio still, And they were supposed to, it was a Hollywood Movie Studio, and I think they were supposed to do like a Hollywood Mogul 4. And I think that was actually one of those things that it was like, I think they were planning on doing it, and I think it was only just a few months ago that they had like updates for it, and I haven't really heard of it in a little bit now. So I have no idea at this point what they're going to do with that. But yeah, it's kind of helped keep me around with playing. Ooh, let's see. Why? Yep, I'm just letting those guys do their thing for right now. There you go. Heath Herring contract status. Did I get him? I got him for a couple fights. Yeah, it's a shame because some of these like text-based games are kind of neat, but ended up just kind of straight up dying. And I think it's one of those things that, you know, it sucks, but yeah, sometimes these things just end up dying out a little bit. What are you doing? Oh, Marigold. Yeah, I heard something about it being like a UK brand of gloves. But it's not Marigold, it's Marigold, I believe. College baseball, MVP football, 2K hoops. Yeah. I mean, I still do at least college hoops and NBA. It's just I've been a lot busier now. College baseball, because I wanted to do at some point, I wanted to do like a mod, because I've been doing a lot of texture replacement stuff for like GameCube games and PS2 games, and you can kind of do it with MVP baseball, but like whatever the thing is about EA Sports games, especially like baseball and not Madden, it's just a nightmare trying to take the textures, because it doesn't do it right. Because I wanted to do it with hockey as well, and it just doesn't do it right for whatever reason. It just maybe in the future the what is it, like the texture ripping will be nicer, like Dolphins is, but unfortunately it's not. It's still good enough for stuff like arena football, which I've been looking at. So we'll have to see. These two fought. Rico Rodriguez has never fought. Crow Cop, they just fought in February. Nogueira's on a winning streak. Last defeated Alexander Emelianenko. Maybe I should have that. Maybe that should be the thing. He beat his brother on his way to Fedor. Because this will be almost 2 years since the last time they fought. Czech Congo is around, though. We do have that. Josh Barnett, I don't think is around for the Fedor fight. No, he is not. So I can do Czech Congo. These guys fought in June 2003. I'm wondering if maybe what I should do. Let me look at his fight history. He lost to Czech Congo. Did Czech Congo... What does Czech Congo's fight history look like? Lost to Fedor. Okay. So I'm thinking we do Fedor, Big Nog. If Big Nog, who probably isn't going to win, somehow does manage it, we could run Congo as the next. We could probably run that as the next thing anyway. Congo and Nogueira. Baked has responded very positively to the announcement of Marigold. I know. I didn't say anything, but I may or may not have joined the Discord a couple days back and just didn't say anything. So yeah, I've been able to kind of see some of that. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna make that a title match. You have me blocked. Do I have you blocked on Discord? That might be. No, I don't have you blocked because it gives me the option to block you right now. I don't have you muted. Maybe I unblocked you at some point. You can't send messages to... Oh, Lord almighty. Here, how about I block you? Do you want to block this or remove him from your friends list? Is it something that I don't know. Should my noodle please respond? I don't know. I don't want to hit block and then try to unblock because it says you're not blocked. You give me the option to block you, so I don't know. Let me figure this stuff out. Let's see. Do Crocop and Czech Congo have any other ones? No, just the Noguera thing. Let's see. All right, you certainly can now. I just saw the message. Scott Adams, Gary Goodridge, Tim Lajic, Tim Sylvia. Doesn't look like anybody here. So at this point, probably just coming up with a fight that would probably be okay. Czech Congo and Crocop might be a pretty big fight to put on there. It's a main show fight, but not a main event. Rico Rodriguez and Crocop haven't ever fought either. That's supposed to be prelims. I think it'll go into the main show. We could put it lower on the main show. Rampage. Anyone challenge Rampage? I'm sure someone has. Nate Marquardt. Oh, I see him right there. We should just do that then. Should we have 2 titles on the line? Let's have 2 titles on the line in one night. Noguera, Shamrock, Overeem. Let me look here. Noguera and Overeem. Perfect. Oh, that'd be a nice. Just scraping on the main show. I'll take it. Anything else? Let's see here. Popularity. Let's do that. Shamrock, White, Miller, Martin. I'm just like skimming at this point. Shamrock, White, Miller, Martin. I'm not seeing anything that jumps out at me. I mean, there's more Quentin Jackson stuff and some Antonio Rogero Noguera stuff, but I don't see anything else. So I don't think there is any other things here. So I can basically probably put some other fights together. Low-level national, high-level regional. It is Vegas, it looks like, that we're going to be in. Jason Miller could face Frank Shamrock. Just scraping onto the main show. I'll accept that. All right, I think that's good for the light heavyweight stuff. Let's take a look at the middleweights. We got Nick Diaz. We'll wait on more title matches. Not gonna lie, just logged at YouTube, went to a guest, and all your videos are there. Ah, interesting. Are you able to? Is that a thing? You're able to have like blocks for like certain titles of stuff? I don't know. Like you can for like for Twitter, where like certain words are just muted out so you don't have to see them. Sean Shirk, Ian James Shaffa, Antonio McKee. We got McKee, Nick Diaz, Chris Brennan, Ian James Shaffa, Kenneth Alexander, Ian James. I'm trying to find. It doesn't look like any Sean Shirk stuff. There's some Ian James Shaffa stuff here. So we got Iwase, Alexander, and Brennan. There's Iwase, Alexander, and Brennan. Last name Brennan's not on there. I see Rich Clemente. He's a ways down there. Let's do Shigetoshi Iwase then. All right. Know this, but to remind you, oh no. Let's see. I saw Rich Clemente. I saw a couple challenges for Clemente. Carlos Newton, Brennan Kamaka. Okay, I saw Brennan Kamaka. So we can do that. Best suited the prelims, mid-level regional, mid-level regional. You're probably. All right, we'll put it on the prelims. But we need like more middleweight fights though. That don't include the champion, because I don't want to put all the titles on the line in one thing. When you're in Bake Discord, don't ask for the password. I never really do. To be honest with you, I figured the password is literally something that that no one ever tells anybody. That's honestly what I thought it was. Like when I saw the password protected thing, I thought it was literally just if there is an actual password when shows go up, cool. But I figured it was one of those things where like password is literally you don't tell anybody because it just locks people out, and I figured that was the whole point, is just lock people out. George St. Pierre, Antonio McKee, Nick Diaz. See, I got that. St. Pierre, Kunioku. Do we got Kunioku around? No, we don't. All right. We don't have a Sean Shirk fight. Not a lot of other guys that Shirk could fight. No one's challenged Shirk, right? No. Besides Drew Fickett. I don't think Drew Fickett's around. No. Chris Brennan. Oh, God. Chris Brennan is around here. It's a fight Ian James Shaffa. I just went right by it at some point. There's no real easy fight. There's no real, like, decently close fight for these guys. I just had to like pause the music for a couple seconds just to see, because I think I have raccoons in my attic. I just wanted to make sure that I was hearing what I was hearing was through my speakers. God, there's no good like Sean Shirk fight. Can someone challenge him? I guess I could maybe do Dennis Hallman, but that's still like. We're losing stuff here. James Jones, David Doug. All right, I think we got some people there. David Douglas, Kale Uno. Is Uno around? Uno does not seem to be around. I don't think there's any James Jones fights left. Isao Hirose, Seth DeCoon. I don't think DeCoon is around either because he would have been higher up. Jesus. Kita Oka, Jens Pulver, Imada. I don't think Imada's around either. Just trying to see here. No, so we'll just have to come up with some fights here. Satoru Kitaoka. Oh, there's Kitaoka. Yeah, but we don't have wasn't there another guy? That's all right. I think we could do that. Main show fight. Put that on there. Then they say this is mostly a prelims, yeah. So we'll have Rico Rodriguez, Mirko Krokop there. We'll do one more lightweight fight. I think we could probably find something. Let's see here. I think maybe if we go down to Hirose, Jens Pulver, Din Thomas. Yeah, we don't really have anything here. Yamaguchi and Hirose haven't fought each other. Maybe we should do that. It's definitely more not willing to fight him. Oh my god. Jesus, let me see here. Katsumura Yamazaki. Man, we're getting low down here. I almost want to put that Clemente Kamaka fight up. They're also mid-level regional. Good lord. All right. I think we can have one kind of lesser tier fight. James Jones will go up a little bit higher. Shamrock Mayhem will go down. Shurkin Holman will stay there. Noguera Overeem, I think, could come down just a bit. And could go either way with these two. We'll let it sit like this. All right. So let me see here. Fedor versus Minotauro. Rampage. I should give it like a fun little name because it's two titles on the line. Like Double Gold Knight or something. I don't know. We could just do Fedor versus Minotauro. Yeah, this would be a strong main event. This would be a strong main event. Just call it Double Gold. All right, so we have that under control. What was this? September? All right, so I think the next show will probably be in October. I don't think we're going to do an elevation. I think I wanted to do it every 2 months. We could probably get away. Oh, God, we didn't do prelims. I forgot. We could throw some prelims on there real quick. Get down here. Let's do last fought more than 3 months ago. Do they at least... Let me see here. March, February. Okay. We'll go to 6 months. See if there's anybody. All right, Hirono, and we'll just find, let's see, March, February, April, March, November. Oh, no, we're already there. March, February. But there's not hardly anybody that would be a good fight except all the way down here. So we'll have him fight Kelly Delante. All right. So we can move that back to 3 months. Find another fight. At this point, I could probably just grab a guy who would be solid here. We'll take a February guy. We'll find another February guy. Boom. Cole Escovedo. Done. Ship it. All right. All right. So that's the lightweight. We had what? We had a middleweight fight. Let's throw another middleweight fight in there. We got March, April. March, April. All right, so nothing too bad. Michael Brightman, Kenneth Alexander. Nope. Keith Wisniewski. Eddie Ellis probably wouldn't be too bad. Let's do that. All right, so we got the middleweights pretty much done. Light heavyweight. That's a lot of people. Let's move it to 6 months. Let's see. Justin Martin. Vital. Nope. We'll have to find something for both of them. There you go. Josh Raftery. Just find some close fights for both of them is all I'm mostly looking for at this point. Hernandez, Rory Singer. Looking at maybe one of the February guys too. That's no, we're looking at that now. Webb, Brian Gassaway. We can do Brian Gassaway. There you go. Heavyweights. We got 3 different dudes. Kima Leopoldo, Novak, Carter Williams. Boom. There you go. Get them added. And then Novak can fight Mark Hunt and just get destroyed. Boss Van Emberg. I forgot about this dude. The bastard. Let's see here. Ivanov. I think that's probably about the best we're going to get. So we'll throw that in there. And let's see here. We'll move the Brightman one up. Move the Martin one. We'll move this one down. There we go. I'll accept that. All right. So we've got our main, we got our prelims. We're good to go. We'll figure out October probably in September. So we can pretty much do this. I want to see what the response is from your neck of the woods. It's me. I know they're really, you know what it is? I know PW is having a good fucking laugh at Alfie right now. That's the biggest thing that I know more than anything is PW is just having a fucking ball with how Alfie's losing his fucking mind. He did a whole ass thread just at like 2-3 hours ago about every AWG girl and like spoke positively about them. Like every post was like he went through all of them. Posted a picture and then said something great about them and then went to the next. It's just insanity. He is so not fucking happy. I'm getting to week 3 here. Worked. Listen, I'd maybe care more if they if they allowed the idea of like being able to do some mail order portraits. They don't do no mail order portraits like most everybody else does. Could have gotten me an Asahi portrait. Now I'm never gonna get it. That's how I'm gonna judge who I'm gonna like more. Who's gonna allow me mail order portraits? Let's see here. Monday, week 3. So I think we're getting to what? Saturday? We're getting to Saturday. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes just hearing people. It's definitely like the music, but I get weirded out about that. Almost thinking I'm going to hear something outside my window. Let's see here. Team Fry Severn departure. I guess I haven't even really been paying attention to the people who've either been cut or been offered, because at this point, like, I don't have. It doesn't look like there was much I really wanted anyway off of this. Jan Norte, 6'11", man. That might have been interesting. Josh Haynes, Olaf Alfonso. Is that a real dude? Oh, it is a real dude. Interesting. Oleg Tokhtarov. Yeah, that looks like a dude you wouldn't want to fuck with. All right, I'm not going to worry too much about it. What about what's her name? Which one? See, the one time I got AWG, muscle MMA chick you always used to mention. Rin Nakai. Yeah, Rin Nakai's not around right now. In this, at least. Thought we were still talking about portraits. The one time I was able to get AWG portraits was because of Best Body Japan. Yeah, Rin Nakai, I don't know what she's doing anymore. In real life. 1986, she's almost 40. Fitness motivation. Can't be still fighting at this point, right? Her last fight was just over a year ago where she won. Hasn't fought all that much, but it kept on winning. Fortunately, that Reddit squirrel chick. Well, she's not a squirrel anymore. She's a Marvel. She has a Marvel inspired outfit. So she like changed up her whole thing. And more than anything, the reason I wanted the Best Body Japan stuff was because of Koki and Ayano Irie. If anything, I'd probably get more Ayano Irie. That's how I'm going to judge this. Is AWG going to allow me more Ayano Irie portraits, or is Mata Gold going to allow me Nao Ishikawa portraits? That'll help me decide who I'm going to root for. I don't think there's anything here. Crow Cop happy to face Mo. Maurice Smith. Here's that. Pre-show analysis. Who cares? I wonder if this is Kansas City or St. Louis. We'll just assume St. Louis, because if you did something in Kansas, maybe that would be more Kansas City. I don't know. So yeah, BJ Penn, KJ Noons, our main event. Let's see here. Two fighters never fought each other. BJ Penn the favorite. Decent sized favorite. But anything can happen. Robbie Lawler versus Luis Dutra Jr. is your semi-main. 11-4. This definitely goes more in Luis Dutra Jr.'s favor. Clear favorite. We'll see what happens. I think this is Robbie Lawler's return for us, right? Yeah. We ended up signing him back over, but yeah, we got some other matches here. Let's see. Paul Daly, Jay Heron. Obviously, with a lot of the prelims, we'll just do our thing here. Jay Heron 4-0. Was this his debut? All right, there you go. Praises his team, celebrates his debut fight. Tomohiko Hori, Ryan Diaz, two guys who've had quite a few fights with us. Ryan Diaz snaps his 3-fight losing streak against Hori. Hori, 4 out of his last 5 fights were wins, and he's training with Fry Severn, so maybe he'll do better next time. Maybe he'll bounce back. George Sticky Shields versus Mighty Mo. George Sticky Shields got his first win after a loss to Christian Wellish. There you go. Thanks to sponsors and his fans. Junji Ikoma. Feels like we haven't seen him in a little while. And Del Hawkins. Junji Ikoma. In fact, last fought back in December. He's been on a 5-fight losing streak, but he has turned things around here. Snapped that awful losing streak he's been on. Name checks as sponsors. Man, I think I need to get a new friggin' mouse. This has been kind of a nice semi-vertical mouse that I've gotten used to, but I feel like I gotta switch back to like a Logitech that doesn't have weirdness sometimes with finding my mouse pad. Can't believe all judges. Oh, I did. You know what? I haven't even really looked too hard at that. Christophe Madu drew Montgomery. Knockout punch 46 seconds in. Montgomery gets Madu. 6'6". That's a big boy. Snaps his 2-fight losing streak. Of course, he did lose to Crow Cop last time. So somewhat understandable that he at least had his last loss. Is this a level of talent we're allowing? Yep. It's a talent we've always allowed here. At least in the prelims. Benji Radic, TKO 40 seconds into round number 2. He's now on a 3-fight winning streak, so there you go. Back up to 500s in at least Revolution. Ian Salivary here going to break his small winning streak that he had. Name checks his sponsors and Blasey. Charlie Valencia, Brian Garrity. Valencia took 3 rounds, but he got the win. And going to keep his winning ways going. Going to go up to 11-1 officially. So Valencia doing quite a bit here. We'll see what comes of that. Brian Garrity starting a bit of a losing streak. We'll see what goes on there, if he can bounce back next time. I believe we're getting towards the end of the prelims here. Alex Reed, knockout 16 seconds into round number 2. Member of London Shoot Fighters. He's been 50-50 for a good chunk of his last few years here. And ends up getting a solid win against Egan Inoue, who also has been 50-50. So there we go. Everyone connected in London Shoot Fighters, showing respect. Gabriel Gonzaga versus Dennis Stoynik. Stoynik gets the win. TKO 333 into round number 2. Snapping his, it's snapping a losing streak, but the losing streak was Josh Barnett and Chet Congo, so I can't fault Stoynik so much for having a losing streak. Bounces back against Gabriel Gonzaga, who will take his first professional loss here tonight. I believe main event of the prelims. Praises his team. He would like to face Matt Anderson next. Okay, this has to be it. Sean O'Connell. Jermaine Andre, Sean O'Connell getting the win. And bouncing back pretty well from his loss to Chuck Liddell. Andre now in a 3-fight losing streak. He has now lost 6 of his last 7. And that will have him keep it going with his losing streak. Thanks everyone on his team. We're on to the main show. Card will open with Carl Ognabene and Crosley Gracie. Major size disadvantage for Gracie. Malenko here. Pretty much been 50-50 the last year and change. Crosley Gracie, kind of the same way. Ended up suffering his first loss back in March. Coming back to try to bounce back from that. Of course, neither guy going to have a team. Neither guy deciding to join a team. And round number 1, a yawner. Oh, boy. This is going to be one of those things I'm just going to have to zip on past, see if there's anything that happens here. We might just end up not having much that happens. Takedown attempt. Can't stop it. There we go. Blocks it. Smothered. Round 2. 10-9 Malenko. Let's see. 2018. Carl Malenko Ogbene taking the win. And is on a bit of a winning streak now. Something that he hasn't had in quite a little while here. So there you go. Thanks to sponsors and his fans. Has a lot of respect for Gracie and his toughness. We got more Gracies coming up. It's old man Royce Gracie taking on Nick Serra. Herb Dean, the referee. Oh boy, Royce Gracie's going to die tonight. He lost to Karo Parisian back in April. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what happens here. He's not done so well since like 95. So he seems to be about 9 years past his prime here. But he is facing someone like Nick Serra, who is 9-9, but more important, oh my Lord almighty. More importantly, he has lost 6 of his last 7 fights. So we'll see what happens here. I think Royce Gracie technically in his last 7 fights has done better. Yes. He's only lost 5 of his last 7 fights. Got a takedown attempt. There you go. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu versus Jiu-Jitsu. So I'm imagining there's going to be a lot of submissions that's been going on. I'm sure if I skimmed it back, I could certainly see that. Tries to transition. Yeah, a lot of wrestle fucking going on here. And more takedowns. See if that has any impact on the scores. Sorry. I had like a hair going on my microphone there. There you go. Majority decision. Royce Gracie, the old man, has done it again. At least he's going to get his win. This guy has been through quite a bit, but he got it. Praises his team. He wants to fight Carlos Newton. Oh no. Just retire, man. Like, you did good. You did okay. I gave you a guy you could beat. You're going to get your ass kicked against Carlos Newton. Speaking of old guys who probably should not be here at this point, Tank Abbott versus Mark Coleman. Tank Abbott coming off of a win actually on the Elevation show against Moise Rimbon. He had lost 3 before that. Mark Coleman, long before he gets hospitalized due to a fire. Coming off of two wins here. So both guys at least coming off of wins. Unfortunately, one of them has to lose. Coleman almost getting him. Maybe he's still trying here. I don't think Tank Abbott's much of a ground guy, so this might help out Mark Coleman here, as long as he can get takedowns, which doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Looks like Coleman's going to mostly get the better of him here. Beer Cut WCW Dad versus actual MMA fighter. See, Tank Abbott was sort of a real fighter. Oh, man. Coleman looked like he was doing a lot of submissions, but instead he just decides to go for TKOs. See, you're going to say that, and then like Roy Big Country Nelson will show up at some point, and you'll be like, oh my God, more drunk uncles. And it's like, no, he's a legitimate fighter. There you go. Mark Coleman coming up with the win. He wants to fight Remco Pardol And that is it. Toby Amata versus Fabio Melo. Pretty close between the two of them. Let me see here in the fight history. Bernardo Magalhães ended up beating Imada, so he's coming off a loss here. Fabio Melo coming off of 2 straight wins. In fact, he's won 4 of his last 5 with a loss only coming to Jens Pulver. So minus 250 for Fabio Melo, as I think he might be starting to work his way up the lightweight ladder here. He was on Friends. I mean, I was gonna mention more wrestlers that were on other TV shows, but it's like no, that still doesn't compare because we're looking at MMA fighters. Conor McGregor was in Roadhouse. Was terrible in Roadhouse. Maybe that counts for something. Using his reach advantage. Oh yeah, he does have a reach advantage on Fabio Melo. Let's see, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo. So it'll be interesting to see if it goes back to the ground. Melo's gonna have to outdo Imada, who has a Judo background. So we'll see. You might just try to stand and bang. That'll be interesting, coming from Judo and BJJ guys. Oh, Melo seems to be running out of breath here. Yamada shooting in for a takedown. Got him. Oh, I don't know what they said with if Melo. I think Melo they considered ahead in the first round. So with the way things are going, we might get a third round here. In fact, I'm probably assuming that's going to happen here. Let's see. 2018 Amada, 1919. We're on round 3. Let's see. A lot of standing and banging. I think I was just about to say if someone can get a takedown, that might be the deciding factor because nobody's doing a whole lot right now. But if someone was able to get a successful takedown, and that's going to be Amada. So I'm thinking Amada's probably got this one in the bag at this point. He's trying to tap him out. We'll see. That might not go Imada's way. I'm guessing the takedown though will be helping with the. Oh no, never mind. Melo gets a takedown, tries to choke him, and that's gonna be it. Man, that could have gone either way here. 30-27 Amada, 29-28 Melo, 29-28 Melo, a split decision for Fabio Melo. The fight rated as poor. It could have gone either way right up until the literal bell. Either way, praises his team, praises Amada. Kevin Jackson, Chael Sonnen. Minus 350 makes me think that I could probably just, let me see here. It's obvious Jackson's much bigger. I'm thinking, yep, Sonnen, single leg takedown. Doing a lot of wrestling with him. Both these guys are wrestlers, though, so let's see. Sonnen, takedown. More wrestling. That's round 1. Round 2, standing, banging. All right. Good standing, banging for the first minute. Okay. Jackson looks like he's maybe doing. Oh no, Sonnen's standing and banging with him some more. Keeps going at it here. They might not have a takedown here, and that might be it. Round 1 was all about Sonnen showing off his wrestling skills. This is all about his striking skills. We'll see if that was enough here. 2018 for Chael Sonnen. There you go, Sonnen now 15-1, well on his way up the middleweight ladder. I'm sorry, light heavyweight ladder at 205. Kevin Jackson, even though he was a little bit bigger, he's now going to have his 3rd straight loss going into this. Chael Sonnen just controlling the fight the entire 10 minutes. And he put Kevin Jackson into retirement. He's like, nope, that's it. We done. There's about 3 other guys so far on this show that I figured were going to maybe retire. But nope, Kevin Jackson was the one to do it. And there you go. Sonnen thanking all his sponsors, family, friends, supporters. He wants to fight Alistair Overeem. Oh, boy. Should be fun. Tim Sylvia, Moise Rimbon. Let's get this going. Oh, my God. Why even? Why even? Betting line of minus 1,200 for Tim Sylvia. 20-1. He only lost to Mirko Krokop for the heavyweight title. That's his only loss so far. Moise Rimbon will be taking his second loss in a row after losing to Tank Abbott. And I think at this was 6'8" compared to 5'10". Why did Rimbon? This was clearly something that it was a call out and then a response, because I wouldn't book this like this if it wasn't. So we'll just go ahead. We'll just go ahead and skip on through. Rimbon tries to sweep the leg. Doesn't happen. Yeah, Sylvia just Sylvia Rimbon trying to take him down and uses Muay Thai. I know Muay Thai is also striking, isn't it? Not gonna mean a whole lot, as I think Rimbon once again trying to take him down doesn't make it happen. Sylvia's just gonna take control for 10 straight minutes. And 2018, 2017, 2018. Either way, Tim Sylvia wins. There you go. Rolling on through up towards the heavyweight title. Name checks of everyone. Gives a show of respect. Another one. Gary Goodridge, Scott Adams. This is a minus 650 for Scott Adams. Coming off a win against Trot Ligman. Checked in an old friend, one James Harrison. Oh boy. Gary Goodridge, been 50-50 for the last 3 years of his life. So he was due for a loss once again. And it looks like that's what's going to happen here. Minus 650, I assume. Yeah, Goodridge just getting... oh my God, that's it. That is it. That is some old school Alexandra Franca Nogueira right there. Scott Adams taking a man down. Kimura, tap out. It's over. Minute 15. Doesn't get paid by the hour. Let's go. He hasn't mattered much, actually. Ah, that sucks. Probably been so long. Eventually, your self-insert fan fiction stuff, you can only add so many things in. Robbie Lawler, Luis Dutra Jr. Supposed to be a big fight. Co-main event, but this is supposed to be Luis Dutra Jr.'s to win. So I'm not even going to try to Mania 40 and title updates. So I'm going to just kind of zip through this because, oh my God, wait a minute. Lawler with a jab and the right cross. The betting lines are going crazy. Dutra Jr.'s down. Is he going to do it? He's letting him go. Herb Dean is in the ring. So, of course, he's going to let him go. Oh, my God. Time expires. Luis Dutra Jr. saved by the bell somehow. Imagine if he wrote himself into the bloodline. No, he'd be the creator of his own Bloodline-esque story. Oh, shit! Dutra Jr.'s got a big strike. Doesn't make anything happen, though. Oh, man. That Lawler not finishing that. Oh, shit! Lawler may have rocked him. Lawler might do it. He knocked him down. Head kick. He's going. Herb Dean's letting it go because he's Herb Dean. Oh, my God. That could be enough. He's still pounding away. He's doing everything he can to finish this. Are we doing a 2018 for Robbie Lawler? Unbelievable. Scores are reported. 2017. Robbie Lawler has taken the win. Oh my God. I thought we were going to go to a third round, but Lawler does it. Lawler brings it home in the second round. Nearly ends Dutra Jr., but by God got the win. Collect your winnings at the pay window with a plus 450 betting line. Jesus. Oh my Lord. Robbie Lawler coming off a win. Big win coming back from the UFC. Big return for Robbie Lawler. It looked like he was set up to get eaten by the Wolves with Luis Dutra Jr. on his way to once again attempt to recapture the middleweight championship. Is it to recapture? Yeah, to recapture the middleweight championship. He had just Robbie Lawler standing in his way, and he will continue to stand in his way. Robbie Lawler, I think, has a date with the middleweight champion. Thanks, everyone. Being such a heavy underdog motivated him. It is a delight to have caused the upset, proven the bookies wrong. All right. The main event, BJ Penn, KJ Noons. Let's see what we got here. Fight's going to begin. Let's take a look at BJ Penn real quick. Coming off of some big wins here. I forgot. We had two different BJ Penns, right? That's why we're going to have some oddities with this. But 2-0 so far in Revolution. Doing extremely well. KJ Noons has got a lot of fights under his belt as well. He did lose to Jeff Curran when he tried to capture the lightweight championship. But he beat Alexandre Franco Nogueira, much to my own chagrin. Oh my God, it's already over. It's already over. KJ Noons knocked out BJ Penn. Oh my God. Massive right hook to the jaw. And just like that, 2:18 into round number 1, KJ Noons once again looking to probably fight for that lightweight championship. Beat Alexandre Franco Nogueira, knocked out BJ Penn. God, if you had a parlay going, if you had the Robbie Lawler KJ Noons parlay, you're winning some money tonight. Done. Name checked everyone at Gracie Barra combat team. He wants to face David Douglas. My guy. I think you have a fight with the lightweight champion here pretty soon. Pretty friggin' quick. There you go. Pretty good gate. Critical rating was good. Anything at least over a 60. Commercial rating is what I need it to be. At least needs to be a 60 as well. So I'm pretty okay with both of those things. Very nice. Should make a couple $1,000,000, I assume. Popularity. Our popularity in Japan decreased. Wow. Tough crowd, man. Nonetheless, you know what? Let's just throw that in there. Let's just throw out an even $5,000 here. Make sure people really get paid. Oh, knockout of the night. Man. Submission for Scott Adams, of course. TKO, Mark Coleman. But straight up knockout being KJ Noons. Yeah, there was a lot of finishes. God damn, there was a lot of finishes in the preliminaries, man. Look at that. 3 TKOs, 2 knockouts, 2 submissions. There was only 3 decisions amongst 10 fights for the. Yeah, that's crazy considering how many decisions there were in this one. Man, there were only 3 finishes on the main card. Either way, there you go. 1.9 mil. We did have to pay some good money to BJ Penn and Mark Coleman and KJ Noons. We're not super used to that, but I mean, we're still making damn good money, so I'm not going to really worry about it all that much. Pancrase has got their match. We got their fights. Pride has got their fights. It's a big night all around. I feel like there'd be some gang warfare if Pride and Pancrase ran shows on the same day. You just have two Yakuza rivalries going on there. Junji Akoma coming to the end of his Revolution contract. He did just get a win, but I think I might let him go. There's just not much here. Low-level regional. I think it's probably good there. Ian Freeman got a... let me see here. Ian Freeman got a medium leg injury. Supposed to face Lloyd Marshbanks, Alexander Emelianenko. Offered to replace. I'll do that. There you go. Whoops. Come on. Yeah, Alexander Emelianenko. Where is he? Is he not here yet? Is Alexander Emelianenko not, is he still considered absent? No. Is he a light heavyweight? Is this going to be like a catchweight bout? Like, what the fuck? He's a heavyweight. Doesn't look like he's set to fight anybody right now. Why didn't I see him? So funny seeing fit. That is one thing that it's like. I saw how excited people were to see Tama Tonga. Oh my God, Tama Tonga! It's like, have we been watching the same guy? Like, I like Tama Tonga. I don't think he's bad by any means, but like, I feel like people are like way. They're getting very, very excited about it for whatever reason. It's like, oh my God, it's Tama Tonga. It's like, I feel like that's probably the first time anybody has ever said, oh my God, it's Tama Tonga. Where the fuck is Alexander Emelianenko? If he's offering to replace, where the fuck is he? Why is he not listed? It's like, am I stupid? No, he should be here. Is he just, should I just go forward a day real quick? Where was he? Is he here? He's not here. He's not absent. So he's here. Likely usage on the preliminary card. It usually would say, I think, if he's got a fight coming up. Unless he's on another fight or something? I don't think he is. I don't think I put him on a... Why don't I see him? Like Carl Anderson, and he's been phoning him. Yeah. He definitely had, like, good, solid matches. I can't really say he hasn't had a great match. I think he's probably had a couple, but I can't name them off the top of my head. They've never been like 5-star matches, but yeah, I do think people are seriously. Why? I'm looking closely and it doesn't seem like there's anything. So just scraping onto the main show. I mean, I might put someone else in there. I could do Wesley Correa. Yeah, we'll do that. Wouldn't have time. Inducement. Yeah, we'll do it. I don't know where Alexander Emelianenko went. He just disappeared somewhere. It doesn't say that he's like missing. He's just not here. I don't know if he's booked with somebody else or not, and it just got all goofy. Yeah, I don't think Tama Tonga's bad by any means, but I do think I do think people who are like pissing their pants over him are a little they're a little They're a little over exaggerated. I think that's gonna be about Jesus. We're barely an hour 4 in. What the fuck? I guess the fact that we were able to get this done quicker than I thought. Jesus. Tongaloa comes in. If Tongaloa comes, just as is Camacho. Oh my lord, Paulodontis. Flight canceled. Masatoshi Abe. Can I book him there? There, Masatoshi Abe's there. Now you want an inducement, despite the fact that you clearly asked to be a part of it, to do it. You're like, oh, but I can't run a full camp. And it's like, then why did you ask? All right, there we go. Then they do the Bloodline War Games. He does the Okada combo. Yeah, I was just going to say it, and he does the shit that he did to Okada with the chop and the smack and the... Oh, my God. I saw people legitimately wanting GOD to be a team in WWE. They're like, oh, my God, he needs to come back, and we can have GOD as a team. Why? Have you watched New Japan? I feel like a lot of these people, it's like the same people today who were like, oh my God, I can't believe Rossi Ogawa did this to actress girls. And it's just like, name your fucking favorite actress girl, you pieces of shit. Don't give me this bullshit. I don't like, gatekeeping can be a good thing when it's just one of these things where it's just like, all right, motherfucker, don't pretend like you're such a massive fan of this person now that you can feel outraged or excited about it. Bruce Burnett, Rafael Dabrowski. God, that looks like it's just a picture. It really is just a picture in the man's... Oh, okay. That's a more proper picture, but this picture is literally just him in his fucking living room, it looks like. Mata Gold. Yeah, I mean, I'm indifferent about it. I'm not new. It's a shame that they took so many people from AWG, but in all honesty, this whole we're not wrestling thing was bound to sort of blow up in their face, and then also really not working with anybody until early this year when you did like one pre-show match or one intermission match during an All Japan show. Like there was bound to be some people who decided that they wanted to take this wrestling thing a little more seriously. I think I mentioned, I don't think I mentioned exactly on stream, but some of the names that actually jumped over were kind of surprising to me, where it was like, Misa Matsui and Miku Aono didn't surprise me as people who showed up. And then people like Koki and Chikagoto did surprise me because I figured they were more on the side of the actress part, not really giving a fuck about wrestling. To be fair, it could be a thing where I thought either A, they actually do give a shit about wrestling, or B, they've come to the realization that they're not going to be the the big stars that that they maybe think they could be, or the big respected stage actors. What? Okay, that's not clearing for whatever reason. I think that's about it. I feel like I wonder if there should be something that I should do for a small amount of time after this. I don't know. I could look at Steam real quick because this is only like an hour 11 fucking. It's only like an hour 11 fucking stream. I feel like I could probably do something else. I don't know if I don't think I have enough time to do like a whole bunch of other stuff, but unless I decide to like split my month for TEW into 3, I can knock out some more TEW shows. That'd be the other thing. But I'll figure that out here in a moment. Either way, those of you who are watching on YouTube, I thank you very much for watching. I think, like I said, it's kind of getting close to when I would sleep, but I feel like I could still probably do a little something. I don't know what, but maybe a little something. Because I feel like doing like an hour 10 and then just fucking off. I mean, I feel like I could make something out of this. So, but those of you who watch on YouTube, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time for the big September shows. We got Elevation and Revolution 76. Big shows coming up. That'll definitely take more time than this one did. But thank you, and I'll see you next time.